So this is the latest release by Fedora. It's Fedora 43. And I'm going to be installing this in a desktop computer. So I'm going to start the installation. So okay, I'm going to choose the language. I'm going to leave it as English. The keyboard is US. So this is the installation method. And here you can choose a hard drive. If you have more than one hard drive in a computer, you can change destination. I just have a 256 gigabyte hard drive in the computer. And how would you like to install? I'm going to use the entire disk. So this is the storage configuration, and you can configure encryption here. I'm not going to encrypt the data. I'm going to leave it as is. So this is review and install. If you need to change anything, just click on the back button. I'm going to select this checkbox that all existing data will be erased. So installation is taking place. So you can see the steps here. Storage configuration is completed. Software installation in progress. System configuration and finalization. So okay, installation is complete. I'm going to reboot the computer. So I rebooted the computer, and this is the welcome menu. So here I have to choose the language. I'll leave it as English. The keyboard layout, I'll leave it as English. This is privacy. So location services, I'm going to turn that off. This is the time zone. So I'm in New York, which is the Eastern time zone. So this is third-party repositories. I'm going to enable that. So I have to create an account. I'm going to type a name. So there's also enterprise login. I'll type a password. So it's all done. So I'm going to click on take a tour. This is a quick tour. I'm going to change the resolution. I'm going to choose 1920 by 1080. Okay, so this is the default wallpaper. This is the dock. I'll show all apps. These are all the apps. So there's document scanner, contacts, weather clocks, maps, media writer, LibreOffice settings. This is Tor, this is LibreOffice Impress. There's system, there's utilities, characters, camera, video player, boxes, help, LibreOffice terminal. I'll open settings. So there's network, Bluetooth, displays, sound, power, multitasking. This is appearance. This is apps. This is notifications, search. Online accounts, sharing. This is well-being. And here you can configure screen time limit. You can also configure break reminders. There's mouse and touchpad settings, keyboard settings, color management. You can install printers. This is the accessibility settings. This is privacy and security. This is system settings. I can configure remote desktop here. I can configure desktop sharing. This is remote login. So it's GNOME 49.1. So on the top right side, there's a do not disturb button. I can turn that on. This is the settings icon. So this is a screenshot icon. And here you can take a screenshot and you can also record screen. So on the dock, Firefox is installed. I'm going to open Firefox. I'm going to check the version. So the version is 143.0.3. This is the calendar. This is the version. This is the files manager. So to do a search, for example, in documents, I'll click on this folders icon. And this is the filter icon. And you can filter by file types. I'll create a new folder. You can right click the folder. I can compress it. I can click on properties and configure permissions. So I have some pictures in the pictures folder. So this is the updated image viewer for GNOME 49. This is the software app. These are all the installed apps. These are the updates. So I can click on any one of these categories. And I can download any one of these apps. I can also search for apps. So from here, I can install Google Chrome. So I'll open the terminal. So to check the kernel version, I'll type uname r. So the kernel version is 6.17.1. So I'm going to check if Vim is installed. I'll type Vim. So to install package, I just had to follow the prompt. I'll type Y for yes. So Vim is installed. So to show a list of packages that I installed, I'll type this command rpm-qa. So these are a list of the packages that I installed. So to get a line count of how many packages I installed, I'll type this command. I'll type pipe wc for word count -l for line. Says 1989. So to check the session type, I'll type this command echo $xdg_session type. So the session type is Wayland. So there's no X11, it's just Wayland. So from the terminal, I'm going to install GIMP. So to do that, I'm going to type this command sudo dnf install GIMP. So GIMP is installed. So I'm going to check the wallpapers. So these are some of the wallpapers. So this is the default wallpaper. And under appearance, there's default theme, there's dark theme. I'm going to leave it as dark theme. I can change the color. So these are some of the specs, and I installed this Fedora 43 in a desktop computer. So the bash version is 5.3.0. It's Gnome 49, and the session type is Wayland. So I want to thank you for watching, and I thank you for subscribing.